finished, don't be doing that crap. Good morning, everyone. It is approximately 6:30 a.m. EST here on the East Coast of the U.S. I'm coming to you live and direct from South Carolina on the off-grid farm, and my group of supporters are certainly off the chain. I appreciate y'all. You all have been very understanding and supportive as of, because of the situation with my dog breaking his back, and I haven't been putting out content or anything like that because I've been so busy taking care of him, and also my uncle is crippled. So, I've been doing that, and I appreciate all the support you all have given. So, as the title states, let's just hop right into it and see exactly what I'm talking about. So, as of right now, for some reason, only partial of my screen is showing. I had to get round to having the time to fix that. But as of right now, the hangers that I am running are currently um, absorber and Ochikopchi proof, as long as other people aren't shooting them. Now, absorbers aren't a new thing. They've been out for a long time, man. Uh, and Ochikopchi is no different. It's basically the same. You do not shoot these people while in their ability. When they come out their ability, if they have shields, you hit them with stuff like the spike. If they have close range stuff, you hit them with long range stuff like hurricane. And if you are fortunate enough to own a teleporter, you teleport in then after their ability is over. Especially this one here is one of my main Ochikopchi killers, um, because it has the sonics. All right, so even though they convert the direct damage from it into DOT, they cannot convert the um, the gray damage at all. So it doesn't negate that. You can take them down, wear them down, hop back in between abilities and try to stay out of their range, but keep them in your range. That's one strategy. Another strategy is if you're using straight up DOT weapons, um, you can still shoot them in their ability because there's not much else for them to convert because the direct damage is already low, and you're putting DOT and it overloads their DOT to where they can't heal it back. So you have to use subtle weapons like this, or the more direct damage weapons that do gray damage like this. Okay? It's not a hard thing to understand. You see a Ophion in the air, please stop shooting it, because the person who is directly directly fighting that person, or the person who is the recipient of their firepower, gets killed. And this thing here takes out Ochikopchi pretty much everything. It takes out pretty much everything unless someone charges an Ochikopchi up. Okay? Because shield breaker really isn't a big thing now. People are more detecting the stealth. And I have two ways of stopping them from using their ability. And I have killed Ochikopchi's links, um, the Skiros with this setup right here. And this is an old bot, and I'll still get it in with this thing and have plenty of fun killing the meta with my anti-meta, because the skill of the bot itself does DOT, direct damage, and it also nullifies their ability. Okay, the blackout. So it nullifies their ability as well as the whiteout drone, nullifying their ability, and does a nice EMP. Okay, it gives you speed boost, in which this is already a fast bot, rolling in at 61 without any other speed skills. That's his natural aspired skill at this level. So not bad overall. As far as taking out the shields and whatnot, which a lot of people like to use the brawling shields, I stay back, take out the shields, then I leap in and suppress. And then my second blast should be ready because I'm using the Eddie Knoll pilot, which is very effective. So when you're fighting these kind of bots that have like absorbers, um, and Ochikochi's main skill, you need to be aware that you are charging them up against your teammates. Thanks for showing up, ANZ. And by the way, guys, please go check out ANZ. He has a giveaway going on right now. My main man Taro should be coming on sometime this morning, right, very shortly. We don't know because what Taro does. He plays a lot of different games, so we don't know what the content will be this morning. But I'm pretty sure it'll always be exciting. So please go check them guys out. Leave a like, and if you're really digging the content they're putting out, please subscribe to the channel. This one here has been an effective Ochikochi killer. I brought the kid back, everyone. Simply because the moment they come out, the ability, and they do have the hit points and the weight to not be shoved around everywhere. And then the Ochikochi is fairly slow after it comes out, it is ability. So I'm using all lockdown shotguns. I'm using the Titan accelerator to keep them in range because this is not the fastest Titan, only coming in at 46 speed. But as I said, you're accelerating, so you're coming in at 56 speed while the Ochikochi is slow in between his abilities, okay? And I just stovetop cook them, the Ochikochi like stovetop stuffing, man. I just bake them up. And this seems to be very effective, so I have brought the kid back, and the kid is useful for something, at least now. And I highly leveled it now. This is my highest level Titan now. This has been my anti-Ochikochi Titan whatsoever. And it also seems to do fairly well when the rooks come in and think they're just gonna blow you away like most other things. When they see the energy shotguns coming at them and they know they're ineffective against their shields, they really don't realize that it's a kid until I whip out my defense and pull out the big Mahavajra and then start stovetop cooking them. So you want to wait till they leap in and after they use their ability. That's the most important thing in the game, is when you use your skills so that you are effective. If you're using your skill before the enemy, you're going to get wiped out. All right. As far as this Titan, he does well against Ochikochis. He does well, okay, against Rooks. He does well against the Newton, believe it or not. And I'm loving the taser setup, so tasers are back. I think they just recently got a buff, if I'm not mistaken. And so I have brought in what I call the two chicken hawks. I brought two of my chicken hawks back in, guys, simply because the Yangli on this has the shield breaker and everything here ignores passive defenses. So this seems to be doing all right. As soon as Creeper Reaper or Crisis Reaper shows up, I just pop up in the air and annihilate it real quick, and then pop right back because there could be another one sitting back there waiting to take you out, which will bypass your reflector. So please be aware that you just can't hang up there and snipe all day. And plus, these got nerfed to where the reload is longer. You just want to pop up, dump a clip in them, and they'll be gone. And of course, this is a fun one right here, guys. This is my anti Weatherhawk chicken bird thing. This thing will take anything out the air pretty clearly. And of course, the leech is back, you guys. Whatever they think they're gonna do to me, and I'm running him with auto. I just only played this setup twice, so you see the pilot only leveled up to level 2. I only played it twice, but so far it did good. It was holding up good against a Indra until my skill ran out, and then it was, oh no, I gotta die because the Indra was running the Fulgar Tonans weapons, and we all know how broken they are. Of course, Rust is back, guys. I'm bringing some stuff back that has been nerfed, but I'm finding a niche use for it. Not only does this do well with the paralysis drone in the PvE event, because now the PvE are weaker to Rust, so you guys know, and explosive weapons, and this is both explosive and Rust. So it does good in the PvE, but it still is in my main hangar because this here kills a lot of those little stealth thingies running around thinking they're all slick. And of course, the rust negates defense points, and then the fire. There's still problems with the flames, like several other people have mentioned, but when it hits, while these rockets are hitting, it's a done deal. And of course, this is just another support bot. I'm going all explosive. The Cyphoses are very accurate. The only problem is when they run into shields. So that's why I'm running it with the mace, because we all know the explosive shotguns just tear right through shields, no problem. And being as though the Cypho shoots slower, it will still be firing after the mace dumps its clip and tears down a shield. Most times. Some people have like crazy strong shields, and there's not much that you can do about things like that. Thank you for showing up, Wolfblood7. I hope you had a good vacation and everything else, man. Everybody, please go check out my main man, Wolfblood7. He is putting out different content as well right now, so you never know what you're going to see or what he's going to be exploring that day. I'm going to try to make it to 15 minutes, you guys. Please go check him out, and if you're really digging the content that he's putting out, he's just a fun guy, period. Subscribe to the channel and do the thing. Thanks for showing up, Abandon. I appreciate everyone's support, especially knowing the difficulty I'm going through right now. So, as far as my ranged hanger, believe it or not, this Kepri is getting a lot of kills, man. As long as I have someone else to link to support. The DOT, I'm getting triple DOT, and I'm taking out several Ochikochis with this in between their ability, because the blights just hammer like all the radiation weapons do, and they multiply. But I'm surprised with the DOT and the extra bullet from the Arctic Sting, how much DOT I'm actually getting, even though that wasn't a big buff. One extra bullet, maybe they should have went like 2 or 3 more extra bullets for even more DOT effect, considering the new DOT weapons they got coming out are like insane as compared to this. So, but this has been doing okay against that. The only thing you got to watch is that this drone will still shoot, whether you're shooting or not. And of course, I've done a mix set here. Basil still gives the Reapers their 10% boost that he automatically has. And he gives the Prisma 10% boost, plus he's specialized in Prisma to help run down shields before I unleash the Reapers. I just get tired of beating shields, simply because the Reaper Behemoth is a monster, but a lot of times, because it doesn't have that inbuilt shield break, you either got to be running shield break or something else to get the full effect. But I realized with the Prisma's constant grinding down the shields and hit with the Reaper coming in, it's alright. And Behemoth, being though it is slower now, but it still can tank some return hits while you're still trying to dish out the damage. So not bad overall, but still not a creeper Reaper, but it does okay. This here always does okay no matter what. The Cruel Orochi with the Calamities coming in, and they just got a buff, I believe. So this always does okay, unless you have people that really go against the stealth. But I usually don't try to use it early match, because there's a lot of people running anti-stealth in. I use this as a beacon runner, and I usually take out the light bots and keep away from the Titans with this. This is overall good for any open map. Catching the people in between their abilities before they can get the cover. These Sheriff Magnetars will lock them down so fast, it's not funny. Unless they have anti-control, now you've got that person who was invincible in their ability now stuck out in the open for the whole team to shoot. Okay? And I decided to go with the Cestus on the Seraph, simply because to be more effective, because the Seraph's energy beams and everything tend not to penetrate armor, as where the Cestus will ignore the explosive part of it. So and to tear down shields, I am using the eye, but I really want to get the eye all the way up to top level to where it starts giving that long range death mark. I forget the range of it, but we will look at it. It doesn't say how long the range is, but it's not the short range death mark. It is the long range death mark. It marks death mark a lot further than the other drone that we have here. I'm forgetting the name of that drone right now. Yeah, it marks longer range depth mark than this drone, than the Kestrel. So guys, that's my little tidbit, and I hope we made it to 15 minutes, and of course we did. And I did bring something else back. You see the Stella Sirius. I finally won it the other day and put that in. All right, so I appreciate everyone for coming out. Duck on Quack cannot complain. I made a full 15 minutes with the support of you guys. I will catch y'all out there on the battlefield. You know I have no picks. Love, peace, happiness, and have a great day, guys. Please do me a favor and go and check out everyone that's across the banner on my stream. I will be highly appreciated. And yes, I do remember that, Wolf Blood. I will see about getting with you pretty soon.